Hey everybody, this is Natalia from Fadix, and you're listening to the Power Rangers podcast, the show that listens to people who love and doesn't get love back. Today we're talking about Valentine's Day, with some friends who have really interesting stories about relationships of all kind. So for our first story, we have a very interesting guy, a really good friend, but I'm gonna let him introduce himself. So please share your story with us.
Hey Natalia, I'm Chris. Well, I am not proud of this, but when I was in elementary school, my teacher organized a gift exchange for Valentine's Day a week before, and I had enough time to find a good gift, but I forgot it. So on February 13, around 9 p.m., I remember it, and I told to my mom, and she scolded me. And before I went to buy a gift to the nearest store. On the next day, I showed my gift to my friend, and he told me, "Oh, this is the hair gel that you bought yesterday in my house."
Oh my god!
Yes.
What happened then?
So, uh, it was the worst gift that I bought for to Valentine's Day.
Oh my god, that was a really sad story. You had a lot of time to prepare like a really good present to demonstrate your friend that he was special. But I mean, the intentions are what are important when you're giving a gift. Okay, so let's move on to the next our next guest. We have a nice friend, a really pretty lady. Her name is Fernanda. Hello, Fernanda.
En Spotify, queremos conocer tus gustos mejor que nadie. Cuéntanos qué canciones te gustan y cuáles no aguantas ni un segundo. Así podremos recomendarte música que seguro te encantará. Tan solo pulsa el corazón cuando escuches una canción que te guste. Solo queríamos recordarte que puedes seguir escuchando música gratis todo el tiempo que quieras. De verdad, esto no es un periodo de prueba. Escucha música gratis en tu teléfono, tablet o computadora. Disfruta la música.
Hi Nat, thank you for that. Well, I don't have many tragic or bad experiences about Valentine's Day. I usually spend it with my loved ones, friends and family. I surround myself with lovely people who make special occasions like that enjoyable, but I do remember something that happened to me in 5th grade. That day, I went to school and spent it with my friends. Everything was going well. My friends and I were playing, and suddenly there were many people surrounding me, and I was very confused. Suddenly, I saw my best friend arriving with some chocolates and a gift and flowers, and I really wish he would just tell me that he was happy with our friendship. I guess it was silly of me to think that, but I was really embarrassed by the situation because there were so many people around. Literally, the worst thing anyone could do to me is to use social pressure. The guy confessed his feeling to me, and I said yes because
Because of the pressure.
I didn't want to make him feel bad. Although it was actually worse because the next week I told him that we should just remain friends. And it's embarrassing because now he's my neighbor and, and we run into each other very often.
Hi, I'm Noemi, and I have an have a question. Um, do you agree with that someone asks to someone if her or she wants to be her or his parent?
Yes, but not in front a lot of people.
Yeah, I agree too. And also, if you don't have a relationship with that person, I think it's embarrassing, like what happened with Fer. It's a lot of pressure, and you're not certain if that person is gonna be reciprocate with your feelings, and maybe it's going to be also hurting for you if you are like pressing to for someone to be your partner.
Yes, and it's something that happened in Valentine's Day. Or, well, it's something that I lived. Well, when I was young, approximately when I had 10 years, I was a kid. Um, One boy asked me if I want to be her girlfriend, but he asked to my friends that they asked to me. I said that I didn't know, so they left me. But just 10 minutes later, they came back and asked me again. I just said yes because I was nervous. But I left he took my friends after 2 days.
Oh my god, Noemi, you were so very young to have a boyfriend. It was
Yes.
so a little unfair to you.
Well, your story is ain't crazy, but my story is an human. When I was 18, I had an ex-girlfriend with what I had already been together for 6 months. In Valentine's Day were approaching, and I had planned to go to her house. I had worked hard to buy her a bucket of flowers, chocolate, and her favorite food. When I was already on my way, I asked her if she was at home, and she said yes. Once I was at home, I spoke to her and she came out. I was very happy and gave her all things I was bringing her, to which she just thanked me and he went to his room. He left me alone outside and he didn't say anything to me. I didn't want to ask him what had happened. He just passed for a while and I went home. At night, I told him that we were breaking up and I didn't give him any explanations. Just like that, she didn't do it and I did the same to her.
Oh, poor baby boy. She better be blocked.
Unos pedacitos de pollo empanizado y el toque especial está en ponerle mayonesa McCormick. Porque, ay, perdón, Hellmann's, qué brutos.
I agree with you, Noemi. She better be blocked. Well, now, my worst Valentine's Day anecdote didn't actually happen on Valentine's Day itself, but a little before, just like 2 months or something like that. Well, at time I had a boyfriend with whom I was about to celebrate 3 years of relationship. And we had a couple of issues, but nothing serious, you know? One of these problems was that I suspect he was in love with someone else. Yes, specifically with his friend, but he always told me that not worry about it, and you know that's yes, I know. Well, he started hating things from me and distancing me from his social circle. So red flag. This is the first red flag. Well, every time I want to see him, he will say he was busy and he couldn't go out, but he wasn't really busy. He was with her, and I know it. Well, we finally argued about it and talked for hours. Really, we talked for hours, and we finally patched things up and keep going out. But he was a walking red flag, and I was blind too. I know. But yes, he was a red flag, a really, really red flag. Well, then he finally confessed to me that indeed he liked someone else, and which he confessed to me a week before my birthday. O sea, well, before my birthday, and honestly, I slapped his face at Soriana's parking lot on his moment. So, no, that day I was taking the mock TOEFL. On the same day, I take the mock TOEFL and I couldn't concentrate at all. And I really hate it when I remember because, yes, I hate it. And the idiot was still message me, so I decided to block him on social media. But on February, on Valentine's Day, he came to look for me. But I didn't see him. I don't want to. But he really had a girlfriend by then because after ending me and ending things with me, he started dating someone else with his friend within 3 days. 3 days.
She was always there.
Yes, and he's a super red flag guy. But now his girlfriend hates me, and I don't know why because I never talked with her before. But you know, people are rare sometimes.
I was going to say that that doesn't make any sense, but it does. Like, she was always there and she was always trying to replace you. I think she may be mad at you because she wants to be you. But yes, I agree with you. He's a walking red flag, and I'm glad you got out of there.
Is talking on the phone getting out of hand? Look out! You need phone relief, the amazing new hands-free phone sensation that's sweeping the nation. Is that phone in the neck giving you a giant pain in the neck? Then you need phone relief. Watch. Simply attach the special double back fastener to any phone. Then attach the phone relief headset. It's that easy. Hands-free, pain-free, there's never been anything like it. It fits so securely to your phone, your hands are free to do virtually anything. Yet the padded headset removes this easily, and it's fully adjustable. It works on any phone, even remotes. You can use it anywhere, anytime, indoors or outdoors. Look again at how easy it is to go hands-free with the amazing phone relief. An outstanding value at just $12.95. Does it make any sense to talk like this when finally there's an easy way to go hands-free with phone relief? Call toll-free to order by credit card and make this your last phone of the neck call.
Credit card users call toll-free 1-800-257-1234. Sorry, no CODs. Call 1-800-257-1234.
So in my personal experience, I don't think I've ever had like a bad Valentine's Day, mainly because I have been single most of the time, but 2 years ago I had a boyfriend who was really conscious about dates and making special occasions. And on Valentine's Day, he woke up really early, and maybe around like 6 a.m. And I felt like his empty space in the bed, and I was like, where is he? Why did he leave? Why am I alone? Am I alone? And I checked the garage, and the car wasn't there, and that's when I started like panicking, like what happened? And I called him, he didn't pick up. I texted him, he didn't answer, and I was starting to think like the worst. And maybe like 20 minutes later, I heard like the garage door, and I was like, okay, he came back. What happened? And I stayed at the bedroom, and I heard like his footsteps in the stairs, and I was like, oh no, he's gonna tell me he was with someone else, or I don't know. I didn't really had like a clear idea of what was going on. So he opens the door, and he's standing there with a bouquet of flowers and a coffee for me. Like, Happy Valentine's Day! So it wasn't bad at all. It was just like my toxic mind. But yeah, I think... but yeah, in conclusion, we have had very crazy stories these days, but it is time to end this podcast. I hope you like this section about Valentine's Day, and we will see you in a new broadcast.
See you.
Cha cha cha! Bye.